Yo, what is going on, everybody? Welcome back. It is your boy Kyber dropping you a brand new video today. Today's video we're actually going to be discussing the way of holding a controller called claw. Most of you guys probably know what this is. It's kind of where you have the controller in a really unnatural way, but it does give you certain advantages in certain video games. But before I go into it, like, comment, and sub to the channel. Make sure you do that. Make sure you like as well. Come on, boys. Like the video. But anyway, going into it, I'm going to get straight into it. Because we're talking about Fortnite mostly, we're going to stick to the advantages and disadvantages in Fortnite. But I do want to quickly mention as well, that Epic have actually announced that they are working on a way of having custom bindings on controller. So you know how on PC people can bind certain keys to a certain action in game? We're going to have the exact same thing, but with the controller. Most likely they are working on it. We don't know when this is going to drop. We don't know if this is ever going to drop, but we know they're definitely working on it because it was in their state of development article on their website. So if you want to go over there and check that out, I might throw it up on the screen right now just so you can pause it and read it if you do want to. But that could be an advantage to learning to play claw right now, just because once we do have custom bindings, being a claw player will probably give you an even more of an advantage than it already does right now, if you know what I'm saying. But anyway, does claw give you an advantage? I think it does. Do I think it's worth learning? Depending on how much you really care about it. That's the point, right? So I'm not going to say it doesn't give you an advantage, because it definitely does. You know, being able to hit those keys, or not keys, hit those buttons that you wouldn't otherwise be able to hit without taking your thumb off the joystick is pretty much a big advantage when you think about it. Because let's say you're holding a controller in the normal conventional way. To jump, you have to take your thumb off the thumbstick and press A and then go back to it. Now this is very difficult to do while aiming. So you're trying to line up a shot and jump with your shotgun. It's a lot easier just to leave your leave your thumb on your stick and use your finger to press A, because then you can jump and aim at the same time, and you can definitely get in easier shots, and overall it will make the game easier in that sense, as well as hitting the B button as well. So let's say you want to go to your builds, you don't actually have to take your thumb off the joystick to go into build mode. Now these are somewhat small advantages, but they are overall, across the entire game, they should give you a bigger advantage over time. And I think it's definitely worth learning it if you aren't already super used to just holding it normally, right? If you're 13, man, it's probably worth using it. The reason I'm probably not going to try and use it is just because I want to play on PC eventually, and I'm looking into getting a gaming PC at the minute. But at the minute I haven't. But then I don't want to hinder myself by learning claw, because as soon as you start adapting claw, you're going to play like trash, okay, for the first few weeks at least, right, until you get used to it, because it's a very unnatural position for your hands to be in. I've tried it before and my fingers seem to cramp up, but I know 100% over time, if I did want to get used to it, I could. The only thing for me that puts it off is the fact that you're going to put yourself at a mad disadvantage while learning it, right? So you've just got to kind of decide whether you think it's worth it or not. There's also the fact that you could go out and buy a scuff controller, and that really removes the point of playing claw. If you have a scuff or an Xbox One Elite controller, then you won't need to play claw, because it's the exact same thing, you know? Being able to press the buttons on the back gives you the exact same advantage, because the biggest advantage is being able to aim while doing other things and not have to have that inconsistent movement of your thumb back and forth over the joystick. Sometimes I knock the joystick and I'll miss my shot because of that. It's completely my fault, you know? But with the scuff, yeah, I wouldn't have that problem. Or playing claw, I wouldn't have that problem. But anyway, that is my thoughts on playing claw, whether you should do it or not. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys later in the live stream. Peace.